like a minute late. Ah! What do you mean subscribe to earn drops? What, Crunchyroll? Get that out of here. Shenanigans! That's what's up. Alright, now, okay, let's see if I, yeah, I do have a thing. I don't know what I was worried about. Distinctly remembered setting that up, so we're good, I think. So I gotta ask Nate, is this Lucario portrait you picked for Gordon from the trading card game?
I don't think so. I think I just Googled it and found it.
How dare you. I now have a custom portrait for Nono.
Huzzah!
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Now you got me looking up Lucario. Now I need to look up the Lucario TCG cards. Oh, what's that? God. TCG player.
I'm sure you could find a number of Lucario cards on Bulbapedia.
Oh, I'm sure.
Alright,
See if
let's see. Am I missing anything? I sure hope not, because... gotta do the thing.
To be fair, at this point, I might actually want the Aura Sphere Lucario. Actually, hold on. If I look at... it's actually pretty close to this one. Looks like it's based off of this one.
Let's see. Yeah, I would believe that.
Different background, but it's the same stance and everything.
Yeah.
Slightly different coloration.
Yeah, I would believe that.
Hello there.
That's,
Hello.
okay, this has to. Okay, this clip has to be a Discord Nitro thing.
What?
Like whenever you guys are signing in, it's not the. It like the Discord actually says to me, "Hello there."
What the heck? What?
Yeah, I heard it too. I thought it was just me.
Or is that Nate messing around?
Oh, I know. I think it's Nate. I heard it again.
Bee boo boo bop boo boo beep.
Yeah, okay, it's Nate.
Yeah, it's Only my husband.
And that's so.
There we go.
You've been hit by food.
What the? That has to be Fox at this point.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
Fox.
It's a thing I made off of. There was like somebody put Michael Jackson through like every other note was, or like every couple frames were skipped, so it came up with somehow randomly you've been hit by boot. So
Alright. Hey, drank all of my Calpico, and now I gotta go get some water.
why can I use all of these? I should be able to use all of these. Weird.
Now you play the big shot.
What was that one? I couldn't tell.
So,
Is this gonna be all night now? The new bit.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
not the pipe! Not the pipe!
I was actually lucky setting that one off from somewhere else.
Of course.
How am I using other? I don't know how I'm using other like servers stuff right now because I don't have Nitro, but whatever. Oh god! OBS explosion.
I don't know. Okay.
A ver, cabrón, de qué chingaderas te vamos a demandar hasta que no tengas nada.
What the heck?
I have no idea.
Beep boo boo bop boo boo beep.
Do you have Nitro, Nate?
No, it's voice mod.
Oh, okay. I used voice mod for a while, and then I got bored of it.
I have soundboard stuff, but it's not. Lucky sets it off sometimes.
It's also notoriously finicky. Like sometimes it just doesn't go through
Yeah.
like it should.
Now, Anthony says that now my mic's a lot clearer now that I'm using voice mod for the
Interesting.
the clean mic thing. So I don't know.
mean, yeah, your voice is definitely coming through now.
Was it not before when it was just
Um,
It
straight?
sounds
not
crisper.
especially
It does
well.
sound crisper.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, well, let's have some music to kick things off. Actually, I better get myself some halls too.
Alrighty.
Whoops. So yeah, Fantasy Grounds, here we go. So, you guys might notice that Nono got himself a new portrait.
So I see.
Hooray!
Yep. This is a commission from a furry artist I've been following for a while. It's pretty good stuff.
Oh,
Don't really have time to send the link to his profile, but hey. Alright, so we should all be leveled up now. We have a bunch of new stuff. Becca, I have given Sister Mary some new spells that are part of her cell phone's integrated orbit.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So let me pull up the link. So Mary's G phone.
why do I have a Crunchyroll sponsorship?
I do too. I think Amazon is, or I think Twitch is just running a promotion right now.
Okay.
Sounds about right. Amazon
Okay.
tends to do that every now and again.
Okay, so Mary's cell phone is a G Phone 22C, manufactured in Monsteriopolis, standard issue for Knights of the Bruin Ritter. It has an integrated combat orbment, which, while it's attuned to Mary, and it can only be attuned to Mary, because each one is custom built.
So that pretty much means I'm the only character that can use the cell phone.
You are the only character who can use the phone to cast Orbal Arts. Anybody can use the phone's other features.
Gotcha. Alright.
But yeah, it augments Mary's stats slightly and gives her access to a couple of cantrips. The phone has 3 charges. For implementation reasons, it fully recharges every time you do a short rest. Alright. So yeah, if you end up finding some new quartz that are compatible with the G Phone 22C, you can slot them in while you're resting. Or, actually as part of the utilize action.
Already noted.
Alright. As for everybody else, Gordwin is now a level 2 monk and ready to use his key. So he can move faster as long as he's not wearing armor. He has a couple of new attack options. Mary learned a new spell, and she has the ability to channel divinity, which channels holy power directly from the Golden City, apparently, to heal her allies or drive away the undead. Jet gained the...
I just noticed it didn't actually, like, level up Rondo for some reason. It didn't save the level ups.
Oh, it did. Oops.
Did
Let's
it
see.
save anything we did?
No, it didn't. That's odd.
Is it just for that one? The rest are fine?
Hang on. I gotta fix Rondo's character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened? Like, all the spells I picked
I
out?
don't know
and
it. Let's see. Yeah, your spells went poof. I'm not sure why that happened. Alright, let's see. Agonizing Blast and... you already have Pact of the... Yeah, Magical Cunning. And for spells, shoot, what did we want for your first level spells? Do you even get a new spell at level 2?
I do get some spells. Plus, I picked the Pack of the
You
Tome,
picked
remember?
Yeah, you picked Pack of the Tome, and those are on your character sheet. The rest isn't. So
The spells aren't on there?
Wrong character sheet. I am looking up whether or not you are supposed to have learned a new spell as part of level 2. I keep opening the wrong thing.
Oh, there's the
That
Pack of
Warlock.
Tome. Yeah, I see that.
This Warlock. Prepared spells, 3. Okay, alright, you have the correct number of prepared spells, so never mind. It might just be your HP that's off.
Yeah, it still says I'm level 1.
Yeah, hang on.
Alright, so... Because I know I thought the Pact of the Tome gave me another thing there. Let's see.
Yeah, Pact of the Tome is, it's listed under Pact of the Tome.
Choose 3 cantrips and choose 2 level 1 spells.
Yeah, so you have Mending, Shillelagh, and Sorcerous Burst, and Comprehend Languages and Identify.
Gotcha. Okay, there we go. So it just didn't level up my HP then. Or it gave me level 2 for some reason.
Yeah, hang on.
I'm still level 1 for some...
Yeah, I know. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, I know why that didn't work. But. There we go.
Alright.
Let me make sure your magical cunning feature isn't duplicated. It's not. Okay.
Okay. Weird. I wonder why it didn't save.
Okay.
I like
let me check everyone else now. Mary is cleric 2. Yeah, Jet is rogue 2.
I'm monk 2.
Everyone is monk. All right, then we're good. Okay, what was I doing?
Going crazy.
I think
Yes.
you were explaining the level ups.
Yeah,
And
so
then we found
Jet
out
gained.
Rondo wasn't upgraded.
Jet gained the cunning action ability, which gives him a bunch of bonus action options on his turn. Rondo learned some new spells and upgraded his Buster. He also built himself a new quartz, which he can shuffle out every time he rests. Nono now has the ability to invoke a heroic second wind to heal himself, and Lucio learned a new spell. Everybody has some extra HP. Their life points remain the same. And that is where we are at. So, previously on Trails of Creation X, the party entered the Pixie Kingdom and took some potions to temporarily become pixies. It's just part of the attraction. Mary was surprised to see herself fully plush out, but it turned out to be temporary. And the party played some hide and seek, which Rondo won with his scheme to merge with Nono and hide from the pixie that way.
Luna, don't be jealous of the kitten.
And everybody got poked like a toad. So after that, the party played some games in the small stalls. A bunch of people commented on Rondo's resemblance to Emperor Bastion, his father. Rondo played a game with a friendly fairy dragon. A bunch of the rest of you did too. And he showed off to the party his ability to merge with living things and change out his armors. So the fairy dragon let Rondo copy his genes. And his system is hard at work turning those into a proper form.
A kitten. There is a kitten.
Yeah. So
I moved her to the main room, so if you...
Huh? Alright, so at 11... at 10:30 p.m., or no, 10 p.m., Jet was crowned the Witchlight Monarch, and Mr. Witch and Mr. Light thanked him for his 8 years of service in the carnival and invited him to return. Lucio then reunited with the party with some gear, and the six of them entered Prismeer together. Mr. Witch gave them a poem to send them off. The poem was as follows: Mind's the rule of three, future, present, past. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last. So then the party found themselves on a broken causeway on the other side of the mirror portal. The party found a treasure chest designed after the imperial flag of the Kukupo Empire, which is allied with Gorduin's homeland of Sassafras, and the Kingdom of Spallone is a territory of the Empire as of 2022. And of course, Rondo is the son of the Emperor. Inside the chest, there was a collection of treasures, some of which you guys have used already, some of which you haven't, as well as a letter from Astrid, the Chief Imperial Artificer. Astrid, Chief Imperial Artificer, to Prince Rondo and his friends. Greetings from the future. You wouldn't believe the roundabout route through time and space this light capsule had to take to get to you. But if our calculations are right, you should have just entered Prismeer. I hope you had fun at the carnival. 8 silver is kind of a lot for a ticket. Hope you got everything you could out of it. Anyway, here's some food and stuff to get you hyped up for your adventure. Sorry, Gorduin and Rondo, we couldn't think of any way to put your Tentec modules into food form. Who would want a bowl of Eldritch noodles? But the rest of you should have some sweet new forms and powers. If you don't like them, just bear with us for a bit while we make you something better. It should be ready around the time you level up again. Nono already ate his snack. It turned him into a seal with hand wings. And Jet's snack gave him a tanuki tail. Rondo is currently working on installing one of the apparently Tentec modules. And yeah. And by the way, as the DM, I am reminding Nate that the glowstones that this causeway are made of would probably work as a pretty good material for his celestial cantrip.
Yeah, is Gordon able to gather some of the, like a dozen or so pebbles?
You only need one.
Oh, it doesn't consume it? I
Doesn't
thought
consume
it. Thought
it.
it consumed it.
No. If a spell consumes its material component, the spell description will say so. Otherwise, you just need to have it on hand. Our 6 heroes are standing at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy, twilit sky. Built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, this causeway is 20 feet wide and towers over the fog-shrouded swamp below. Large sections of the structure have crumbled away, leaving a gap of a few hundred feet to the next intact portion. It must have been quite the sight when it was intact, but now it only evokes an era long past. It is only rarely that anything this old is ever discovered in Dragon Dice. You smell rotting plants below, and hear the music of nature. Croaking frogs, singing birds, chirping insects. Nono and Rondo have just opened and unpacked a treasure chest designed like the flag of the Kukupo Empire. It appears to be a light capsule sent by the chief Imperial Artificer. The snacks consumed by Jet and Rondo have transformed it. Nono into a seal with hand-like wings, and Jet into some kind of Tanuki hybrid. Mary was given what Nono called a heart container. This is a heart-shaped flask filled with a sweet-smelling pink liquid. It is said that the holy medicine within can permanently bolster one's life force, but Rondo has seen depictions of these in his father's games, and the medicine is always red, not pink. The 2 inedible gifts in the chest are apparently Tentech modules. Rondo knows that this is the Eldritch technology used to create him, but it's theoretically compatible with any living creature, assuming the tentacle is active. These 2 look dry, but even a drop of blood is enough to wake them up. One tentacle is wrapped around an ornate glass sphere containing a celestial aura sphere, while the other tentacle has a large rubber disc on one end and a fluke tail design on the other. This is clearly the spring module that his father promised he would fix. So
Rondo's got to install the module. The other one thing is the thing that is stuff. Maybe.
Nono asks Rondo how to install the module.
Which module is he trying to install?
Or the same one that Rondo just picked up.
Oh, Noto is asking how to install it? What on?
Yeah, he's going. Yes.
Oh.
So how do you install this thing?
Into me?
Does it just plug into your back or something?
It probably, considering 2D logic, that makes the most sense.
Okay.
I'll incorporate it with my own Tentech here.
All right. Nono hoists. Nono uses one of his wings to grab the module and lift it up and just kind of jams it springy end down into Rondo's back. And it screws itself in with little fanfare.
Ooh.
Rondo
that seems to be how it works, I think.
Yep. Rondo sees some text appear briefly in his UI. Rondo Spring online. Rondo Marine online.
I'm glad these were fixed. I don't know how much swimming we'll be doing, but we can definitely use both of these to help everyone out.
All right, Mary, Becca. Mary is holding the heart container right now. What will she do with it?
Can I add it to the current ones? Don't I have some already? So I can add to it.
No,
So I can use it now, or that's it.
She can use it now, or put it with her items.
Put it with the items. Yep.
Okay.
Mary will put it with her items.
All right. The heart container remains undrank. Okay, Gorduin, there is one treasure left. Lucio is just kind of standing back, rubbing his head.
So, no, you mentioned I need to awaken this with a drop of blood, correct?
No, didn't say that. That is knowledge. That knowledge is private to Rondo.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe No said it. All right. All right. The first thing Gordon will do, notice that the stones are glowing, and to pick one up and from the causeway, pick up a pebble or a small rock and put it in his sack, saying I could probably use this for my spells.
All right. Oh,
Do I need to add that? Do I need to add that to my inventory, or we'll just assume I have it from now on?
I will add it.
Okay.
Point.
And then I will take the aura sphere, or this ball of light. Sorry.
Okay. Well, however you look at it, this ball of light is very clearly an aura sphere made of celestial mana. And judging from the context of the letter, it appears to be a gift from the Empire to you.
I will activate it. Or I will try to activate it.
How will Gorduin try to activate it?
He will try touching the sphere in the middle to see if he can absorb the power. Because
all right,
I'm trying not to metagame. Sorry.
The aura sphere resonates with Gorduin's own mana, but it doesn't seem to penetrate the glass.
Gordon Lastiker, is there anyone who would know how to activate this? I can feel the mana and the aura sphere inside, but I don't know how to access it.
I just kind of plugged it in. I just kind of plugged it in for Rondo. Nono says.
But mine looks different. Is there a way to activate it?
Nono looks at Rondo. Fox, what will Rondo say?
Hold on, I have my headset pulled off by dog and cat. What did you being asked here?
Gorduin is asking how to activate the Tentec.
Oh. Yeah, you could probably connect it to some blood, or just hook up the here, I'll help. You'll go over to help with the tentacle stuff. Tentacle time! Hi. Oh, hi, Luna, please. Stop, please.
Alright, so a piece of Rondo's carbon fiber armor folds upward to reveal a tentacle which extends out of Rondo's shoulder.
Alright. Watch it as it attaches in.
Alrighty. Let us. Look here, I can help you. I can definitely help you install this. I am experienced with various tentacle technology, even though I am probably the first tentacle technology thing. But still, I can help you with this. I have seen it plenty since the day I was woke up. So you take this tentacle here, and he's trying to get them all hooked up there. A little bit of blood can help, but you can definitely connect the tentacle to yourself, and it will should hopefully do the work. Get out from behind there. Hi. Ow. No, that's that. Stop. Luna, I will put you outside if you don't stop. Sorry, I don't know if you heard me over the dog, but
I heard you kind of cut out in the middle.
Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. It was Rondo is trying to like just telling you could use a little bit of blood to activate it, or we can try like this, and he's using his own tentacle to try to get him hooked up. It's like Rondo has experience with tentacle technology. I mean, he's kind of the first first Tentec thing, but ouch, stop it.
All right, Nate, how will Gordwin respond to the poke?
Just he'll do a slight grunt. Gordwin's used to pain.
All right. Well, the coiled up tentacle seems to come alive when it makes contact with Gordwin's flesh, and it retracts into it like the cord of a vacuum cleaner. But not before the other end of the tentacle swallows the monosphere whole. He feels a...
Oh, where'd it go?
He feels a large lump traveling into, well, wherever he was poked, and then into his chest. And then he feels a surge of energy.
Oh, you okay, kitten?
I feel power.
Sorry, you're gonna heal up right now.
Not long after that, the lump travels up Gordwin's arm, and his hand opens up to spit out a now empty glass orb, which shatters on the stone floor.
Well, that is a waste.
Okay, we could reuse that. Anyway.
Oh. Better watch your paws around that one. Huh? The heck is all that about?
Can
Gordwin's paws are resonating with aura power. It seems like it feels like he may be ready to use his ki to start creating aura spheres like his master trained him.
Can I summon one as a test, or will that use a focus point?
It will use a focus point if you summon one all the way.
Okay. Can I just like summon it just to start forming it, but not fully form it?
Yes. So Gordwin focuses his energy and concentrates on his paw, and an aura sphere forms in it. Just kind of swirling around. It's a few inches wide. It pulses with let's say blue mana and then with white. It feels like Gordwin can channel the energy from either his humanoid side or his celestial side to power the aura sphere.
Interesting. Well, would I know about... I don't think... Well, Gordon doesn't know his celestial side yet.
If he doesn't, then...
But, I mean, maybe he can still, like... He can tap it, but he can somewhat tap it, but he doesn't know why it's changing colors.
If he doesn't, then he would only know that the... Alright, he would not know in that case then that the mana is celestial mana. But he knows that his own aura is different from most other people.
Right.
Jet's fur continues to gleam with golden light, flowers blooming at the tips of his antlers as if the Feywild is welcoming him home. Even his new Tanuki tail has stripes of golden and crimson fur. Meanwhile, in the distant sky, Sister Mary spots a hot air balloon made of patchwork material. It spins out of control as though it were punctured, causing the wicker basket that hangs from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing into the fog about a mile away on the right side of the causeway. Becca, what will Mary do?
To go to investigate?
Mary is at the edge of the causeway.
She starts walking towards the crash.
Are you sure you want to do that? It's a long way down.
I think the causeway's elevated.
Would someone else be joining me, or do they want to do anything? Maybe, strengthen numbers?
Well, what happened?
There was a hot air balloon that crashed about a mile out. One could investigate.
Well, in that case, we better look for a way down.
I mean, I have rope. That helps.
How far is it down?
It appears to be a drop of at least 80 feet.
Oh.
But while peering over the edge, Jet notices a trail of handholds leading down the side of the causeway's arch pillar.
Well, there's a way down right here, it looks like. It's quite the climb. Oh, I wish my wings worked right now. I'm gonna take a couple of these glowy pebbles.
I really hope my wings work, because Nono hoists it. Nono uses his 4 flippers to hoist himself up onto the guardrail of the causeway. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem.
Then we better find another way down somehow. I mean, this was a way down, but I don't know how to get you down there.
I could try to trust in the toon logic, I guess.
I didn't think Rondo's going to ask. You think if, no, I do not have the Rufio mode here, but I would say if we merged up that perhaps I could use tentacles to help you, or I could help you climb down? I do not know.
Like Doc Ock? Yeah, I guess that would work. Alright, let's merge it.
I suppose. Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay.
Weirdest armored seal thing. Sure, I guess.
Well, fortunately, Rondo was able to hold on to his limbs, so now you got a quadrupedal seal thing.
This is almost like an aqua, except seal. Well then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Continue. Let us continue then. I'll be climbing down alongside you then, but I'm grabbing a few of these pebbles. Never know when glowy stones may come in handy to find your way back from something, or even the trade. Man, I am lit up like a tree, tree during the stuff. Yes. Whew. First time I felt this. Is it the first time he's felt this sort of thing? I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Whew. Feels like coming home after a long time, even though I've never been here before. Well, we're going down. We best get climbing, yeah?
Yeah. Alright, Rondo and Nono are the first ones down.
Gordoin starts climbing down ahead of them, or behind them, I guess.
Sister Mary will have to stay up top, just I guess to be a lookout, because there's no equipment to get her down, I think. So,
there's handholds.
Yeah,
that's what Gordoin's using.
Does Sister Mary have the strength to use to do that?
Yes, she does.
Okay, so then Sister Mary will follow suit with Gordoin to go down.
Alright. Next down is Lucio. Alright, let me pull up the map. Here we go.
I can't look up Misty's step? What? It requires the player's handbook deluxe?
What?
Yeah.
That's not right. Hang on. Let me check the modules here. I don't even have a Player's Handbook Deluxe loaded. I have the Player's Handbook.
Yeah, when I try to click on Misty Step info on like the Fey Touch feature, it just says I need Player's Handbook Deluxe, which is weird.
It shows up fine for me, but yeah, I don't have that. Do you have the regular Player's Handbook loaded in your modules?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Then, yeah, I have no idea. Let's see. It is a level 2 conjuration spell. Bonus action casting time. Range is self. Only a verbal component. Duration instantaneous. Briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. So that's what that spell does. Can you open this link?
Yeah, I can open that one.
Okay.
Well, at least I got away down quickly. I guess it feels like I could do a thing a bit more than I could before. But hey, all right.
What is this doing here? What is that doing here? It doesn't belong here.
I thought you put that there on purpose.
No. Alright, let's see. So, what did I say? Nono and Rondo.
Yep. Jet is collecting a bunch of these stones as long as they're not heavy.
Alright, Nono and Rondo, then Gordwin, Mary, Jet, and Lucio. Alright, so, as I was saying, the bottom of the pillar is damp and stained with mud, up to 5 feet high. Sticky mud squelches beneath your feet as they touch the ground. All around you, half hidden by the thick fog, you see tangled mangroves growing out of pools of rippling water, and purple mushrooms clinging to rotting logs and stumps. Nearby, a hungry frog snatches a glowing cricket out of the air mid-jump and then hops away.
Huh. Well, this looks a bit concerning with the mud coming up that high. We should probably get moving quickly, I would assume.
Yeah, it's not staying this mud. We don't want to get caught in it.
Nothing worse than muddy, dirty paws. Yes, let's get going. Oh yeah, how much was like Jet able to grab of glowy stone things? Just like glowy pebbles or whatever. Or, ouch.
Let's say there were a couple of loose bricks at the top of the causeway.
Oh, they're all the causeway itself is glowing. Okay.
Yeah.
He's just looking for glowing pebbles mostly, like any little bits that broke off, they're still glowing. Kind of stuff to make a trail or sort of thing, or just stuff. Hi, you sneezed all over my arm. Thank you, sweetie. Now I have to wash my arm.
Well, Jet knows that he has a certain weapon on hand that he could use to break the bricks he took.
Well, we'll save that in case it's needed.
Alright, so Jet has a couple of glowstone bricks, like 3 pounds of them.
Alrighty.
Alright, Lucio slips on his way down and shouts and falls into the mud. A man-sized bird on the other side of the causeway squawks with a loud trumpety call and flies up out of the fog. Ow.
You okay, friend?
Yeah, No actual harm. That was a thing. Gordon and Jet can hear voices. Hey, what was that now? Someone must have come down the pillar. Alright, let's get him. Javette, play the song.
It sounds like we got company. How in the world were they waiting just here for that? Well, everyone best be on your guard now.
Right. Nono swims forward, seemingly just gliding across the mud like it's no problem at all to him. And the part... Alright, Nate, what will Gordon do?
Well, you heard the voices, right?
Yes.
I'll call it out. This party, those voices, they don't sound friendly. Find firm footing. And Gordon moves to find some solid ground.
None of the ground here is anything you would hardly call solid. The only thing remotely solid around here is... well, let's say the most solid thing here besides the... oops, I need to draw something. Let's say the most solid thing around here is a tree stump right here.
Gordon will go hop to swim to the tree trunk.
Alright, let's add some others here. Okay, so is the map visible for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so
I'm looking at
Nate
it.
just moved Gordon's token onto one of the circles.
Where's the map?
The map,
the battle grid
has been
in the
linked
chat.
in the chat.
The battle grid there? Oh,
Yes.
I see. Oh, that's right. Moving it around is very weird.
Nono confidently swims forward, and he has to roll over to pull his spear out of his pouch, but he seems ready to fight.
Oh, I didn't see the other spheres up there. That's fine. Actually,
Why
is it?
is this not... Oops. Hang on. There we go. Okay, movement should be unlocked.
I'll
Oh, here we go. Ah, that's what I did.
Oh.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, there is a fog of war. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Becca, what will Mary do?
Can Mary see where the hot air balloon went or not yet?
No.
Mary will follow the rest of the
It
group.
crashed. It crashed over a
Farther
mile.
away?
Yeah, it crashed over
Yeah,
a mile
so
away. You can't
not
see
even
anything
close.
through the trees and the fog.
Alrighty. Mary will also start swimming and follow the rest of the group.
All right. There's no need to swim. The mud is very sticky and makes it hard to walk, but it's not even
So she'll
ankle
tread
deep.
through the mud. Oh, not even ankle deep. Okay.
That's
So
a
she'll trudge through there.
Because you're tall.
Yeah, that's fair. She's a bear after all.
All right, Fox. What will Jet do?
Jet will...
Whoops.
Not whoops.
Where does Mary get moved anywhere or no?
You
Jet will not
you
look.
get to decide where Mary will move.
Okay, I can put her anywhere.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay, Fox. What will Jet do? The rest of the party
Alright.
seems to be taking up positions on any solid ground they can find.
Ow.
It appears that Jet is allergic to accordion music as the rabbits start playing, or as the voices start playing and singing.
Is there even any, like, solid ground that he can get to now with the others taking it up? Or
the best he can figure would be to climb partway up the causeway.
oh, jeez. Well, that's not good. There's nowhere really good for him to position himself here.
Well, there is Nono and Rondo's back.
There's no plants or anything to hide in or anything like that.
There are plants all over the place.
All right, we gotta find somewhere that's
thick and tangled mangroves.
Sister Mary will since Sister Mary's only ankle deep in the mud, then Sister Mary will go off where she is now.
Okay, Mary calls over to Jet and gets down from her stump, allowing him to stand.
All right, he can get over there then. Oop.
Okay. All right, but yeah, you hear accordion music and jaunty singing, a woman and an unknown number of men. With kicks and sticks and stones will break your noses. You cannot run from breaking bonds. We'll beat you blind and steal your purse and clothes. We'll have our fun. We're never done. But there's a thief more swift and more notorious. His fleet of feet, they can't be beat. His deeds and cunning truly meritorious. Prepare to meet a quick defeat. A wink and grin, he's there and then he's here. A flash of a scarf and soon it disappear. You'll grasp and gasp and flail and fail and huff and puff and pout and sneer. All thanks to Agden Longscarf, the phantom of Frismere. A wink and grin, he's here, there and then he's here. A flash of a scarf and soon he disappears. You'll grasp and gasp and flail and fail and huff and puff and pout and sneer. All thanks to Agden Longscarf, the phantom of Frismere.
Yeah. Oops. That's quite the song, but it ain't exactly stealthy there, is it?
A trio of rabbit folk emerge from the fog armed with clubs and slings. Let me get them all on screen here.
Well, that sure ain't a good greeting for a fellow rabbit now, is it? I don't mind the music, but coming in armed like that, that's quite rude, don't you think?
There we go. Okay, behind the row of three, there are two more tugging at the reins of a giant snail, atop which rides a sixth rabbit who is playing the accordion. And when the song is done, the rabbits finish with a "Hey!" And the musician puts the accordion into one of the bags hanging from the snail's harness. She takes out some kind of squash stopped up with a golden knob and jumps down to the ground, approaching Gordwin. "Evening, fellas. Right fine day for a robbery, innit? Shame you had to run into us. Now don't try anything funny or we'll beat you black and blue." What will Gordwin...
already black and blue?
Let me look here. I need to turn on my lights. I can't... Screen's too bright.
How do you beat a Lucario black and blue when they're already black and blue?
Well,
the rabbit is
you that I'm already black and blue, but you.
The rabbit is momentarily distracted by Rondo's comment.
Can I make an attack of opportunity?
Ooh, surprise attack. Okay. All right. So this is going to be everybody's first fight. So let's talk about some rules. Also, have some music.
Oh boy. First fight. No pressure.
Okay. So right. I had a thing I was going to say. So when you decide to fight, a bunch of people will be acting all at once. After everyone declares their actions, Gordon in this case is launching a surprise attack. I will roll initiative to determine who has the best reaction speed, and then resolve everything in order. Then I will give an update on the situation, and we repeat. Remember, you're not strictly limited to the Actions tab on your character sheet. Think about your character's backgrounds, abilities, and training, and imagine what you would do in their situation. So, Gordwin... Alright, so Nate, how is Gordwin going to attack?
Right, so I have my spear equipped, correct? It says equipped.
Oh, okay. Alright, so...
Cause...
Okay, so Gordon is going to unholster his spear and take a jab at the rabbit?
I was thinking more or less a wide arc slash to knock it away.
Okay. Let's see.
And hopefully into some of the other brigands.
Alright, does Gordon even have weapon masteries? Hang on. Sorry, I probably should have made a note of this before. Let's see, is it in martial arts? Yeah, hang on. I gotta look up what the deal is with weapon masteries, because it's kind of important. It's, like, really important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Weapons. Must have a feature that lets you use it. I know rogues have this feature. Is it? Okay, yeah. No mastery properties, but okay. A wide... So, Gordwin swings his spear in a wide arc at the musician rabbit. Is that correct?
Yes, with the intention to knock it in with some of the other brigands off balance.
Okay. Okay, alright, Fox, what will Rondo do?
Alrighty. Well... Look out, kitten.
Okay, Becca, what will Mary do?
Hold on, I'm trying to see. Well, he'll probably get Blade Ward up against for him in no.
Okay. Becca, what will Mary do?
See, Mary has a quiver and a crossbow, but I don't see arrows. That's the main, because Mary is not near Gordon right now, so I don't know if she throws
a crossbow.
I don't know.
Okay, hang on. A crossbow does not fire arrows. It fires bolts, and you have 20 of those.
Okay, I do have 20 of those. Mary will fire that then.
Okay, Mary loads her crossbow and takes aim. At who?
The one closest to Gordon.
Okay. Alright, Fox, what will Jet do?
Oh man, there's quite a bit of people here. Oh, can't be getting into the thick of it just yet. Let's see here. Move the kitten. Can he prepare his hold his action in case something attacks somebody, so he could like try to shoot them or throw a dagger at them or something?
Okay, so Jet is preparing to throw a dagger at the first rabbit to strike.
He's preparing a throw or like a bow and arrow just in case somebody attacks, then he can.
So Jet will with the bow and arrow.
Yeah. Look up.
All right.
Hi, sweetie.
Okay. Let's see. Now I roll initiative.
But don't I get my attack off first since it's a surprise attack?
No.
Okay, maybe I'm misremembering how it goes.
Somebody might have a faster reaction time than you. That's what the initiative roll is for.
Oh, so we're rolling initiative every turn?
Yes.
Oh, that's quite different.
Oh.
But I see.
Okay.
And I get a bonus to the initiative for Jet, so...
And
Yep.
so,
Alright, I have rolled initiative.
so we're rolling initiative, correct?
Yes. I already did that.
Oh. Well, I thought I had to roll for myself. Okay, I'm
No.
sorry.
I rolled for everybody. Alright, so how this plays out is as follows. Okay, Jabek sees that Gordoin is about to swing his spear, and goes in to push him off of the. Yeah, she goes in to push him off of his tree stump. So let's see here. All right. Okay, Gordoin, make a strength saving throw.
Strength save.
Yeah, with advantage because you are a higher elevation.
Alright, well,
Oh, I guess
alright, well,
doesn't
that's it.
matter that much. Okay.
That's an 18 and a 9.
All right, so you dodged a rabbit. You dodged a musician's attempt to push you.
Great success.
Okay, Sister Mary fires her. Sister Mary quickly loads her crossbow and fires it. Sister Mary, make an attack roll.
Okay, an attack roll. Is that just...
Okay, so on your actions tab, you should have an action for your equipped weapons. In this case, light crossbow. So you click the sword icon to make your attack roll.
Okay,
Or alt-drag it like this.
like that. Oh, weird.
Yeah.
19.
You can just regular click and drag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Alright. So now you roll the Alright, so it's a hit. It beat her armor class, so you roll the damage. That'll be the blood drop icon next to where it says 1d8 piercing.
Okay. That way. Ooh, nope. Probably not
Okay.
gonna do much there.
Well, the crossbow bolt grazes. The crossbow bolt grazes the rabbit's shoulder as she's stumbling from her failed attempt to push Gordoin.
Does it distract her? Or no?
No. Alright, no.
Wait, no, I have to get rid of one more bolt from my inventory, or are you ready
You
to do
have
that?
to, yes, you have to mark it off as having been used.
Okay.
Alright,
Just to mark it.
No, swims right up to the rabbit and just tries to skewer her with his spear. So he makes an attack roll. And realizing that she's under attack, the rabbit, well, she tries to dodge it, but she does a terrible job. And she goes down immediately. The other rat, alright, so, Jet.
Yep.
Okay, so Jet also shoots, well, Jet can see that the rabbit has, been skewered pretty hard by Nono's spear. It doesn't look like she's going to be a threat anymore. Will Jet change his plans?
Well, he's not going to shoot her. He's just preparing in case. He's just holding it in case one of them tries to attack somebody else in the party, or attack somebody in the party. So you'll shoot them when they try to attack.
That's right.
Overwatch, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, now Rondo casts. You said Blade Ward.
Yes.
All right, so mark off your first level spell slot.
Blade Ward is not first level.
Oh, it's a cantrip, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right, let me drag that effect onto. Actually, I guess it would be on Rondo. Casting it on Rondo directly or on himself, or
What?
on Nono. Is Rondo casting Blade Ward on Nono or on himself?
Oh, I mean, how would it count when he's in armor mode?
It would count
Doesn't really
as whoever he decides to target.
Yes, I know that, but I mean, if he's in armor mode.
If he's
I
in
mean,
armor
it's-
mode, then it would affect both of them. But it will matter if he
Right.
decides to separate.
Right. Well, he's putting it on. He's putting it on Nono.
Okay. Alright, so, yeah, some very pixely particles appear around Rondo and Nono as, he gives well, he makes an incantation, and, yeah, he does his thing. Oh, wait, no, this is only a self-target spell.
Okay. Okay. Well, then
Sorry,
it's
I
just
should
on
have
Rondo.
checked that.
I mean, he's in armor mode, so it should at least help either way. So, look out. Hit me, please.
Oops.
Can you not push my thing off the desk, Lucky?
Okay, there we go. Alright, who's next? Alright, seeing that the musician has fallen, seeing that the musician has fallen near instantly, the rabbits all throw up their hands and, we surrender!
King Gordorin says, now who's black and blue? Drop your weapons and just drop your weapons.
Alright, give me an intimidation check.
Yes, chef. Right away, chef.
If you can channel Gordon Ramsay, then yes, that is very intimidating.
Alright, well, the rabbits do not drop their weapons, but two of them approach their fallen comrade to pick her up, while the others keep an eye on the rest of the party. And they drag her back to the snail. We're not going to give you any trouble. Just, watch yourselves.
You certainly gave us trouble right away, proclaiming you're going to rob us and all. You're better at music. You're better at being musicians than you are at being robbers. Why are you going to resort to robbing folks anyways? Especially folks coming through here to the Feywild. They're probably better prepared than you'd think. Unless they fall in by accident, but then they wouldn't have nothing to begin with.
Ah, Christ, she's rotten already.
What?
It appears that the flesh is rapidly deteriorating from the rabbit musician's bones.
Well, that's a sad state of affairs already.
That ain't how I wanted any of us to go away. Nothing for it.
Well, that doesn't seem very normal. Is there any way to stop that?
One of the rabbits looks up from his ally's corpse, and he looks over at Mary with her crossbow ready. Well, if you don't mind putting that thing away, sister. What god do you serve?
I serve Aslan, and yes, I'll put it away. That's fine for now.
You,
I'm closer. Well,
you got any magic?
can Gordon do lay hands? Or does he know that won't stop this?
It appears that the rabbit is already dead.
Oh, alright, never mind.
Yeah, he did a roll of. It says nothing but bones after 1 minute.
Oh, I didn't know a minute passed. I'm sorry.
What was the question before?
The question was, do you have any magic?
Have some. What magic do you have in mind?
I don't know, anything to raise her up to life.
Yes, I have something. How do I? Didn't I recently get Brian like a raise the dead to life thing? But I don't know how to access that. That's what I'm trying to.
You did not.
What was the new one that I got?
Command.
I'm trying to remember.
Your new spell is command.
Yeah, that's probably not going to help here. Inventory is not very helpful. I don't know if I'm a high enough level to. I don't know. Looking. I have healer as battle, but medic as feat, but nothing magic-wise. Looking. I have guidance, which probably won't help here. Sacred flame. Sacred flame is.
None of Mary's spells. I can already tell you, none of Mary's spells can raise
exactly.
the dead.
That's why I don't think I can really help them. And then spells are
Assume.
level 1 cleric. Yeah, nah.
Nono awkwardly looks to the side. Shoot, maybe I should have held back.
Not your fault, no. And sometimes this is a part of life. But perhaps Aslan wants them to pass on now.
Well, maybe we'll at least bury her.
I think that's wise. Make it respectful. Sorry I can't do much help for her now, but we can at least have a proper burial.
Alright. Okay, so, I don't suppose anybody has a shovel on hand, or,
Oh, yeah.
Do I?
Sister Mary does not have a shovel. Sister Mary has rope.
Yeah, I don't have a
that's-
shovel.
The blanket and Sister Mary's backpack, we can at least wrap the body in that maybe, I don't know. There's no shovel, no.
well, seal guy, suppose we'll just have to use your wings, huh? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Rondo can't help but notice that Nono seems a little shaken by all of this, but the rabbits lay their companion's bones down in front of the tree stump, and Nono starts scooping mud onto it with his wings.
Well, it got quite sad and morbid pretty quick here. Not exactly the best entrance into the Feywilds. Why are you going attacking folks like that anyways? It's going to happen. Especially other rabbit folk just going around trying to rob and pop people.
I think everything happened so fast and I don't think it was entirely intentional either, but at least we were able to let the dead rest now.
The only thing I could probably think to do would be to send her to my father but I don't know if she would wish to come back like that. I do not
If
know
your
if
Paul
that would
can-
even apply.
If your Paul can bring her back, I'm sure she would. I'm sure she would take that over, well, this.
Oh, I will see if with tactical connection if we can do anything. I mean, well, Father is friendly to rabbit folk. I'm sure he can help her find some work or something or other.
All right. Well, as soon as Rondo tries to make contact with his father, one of his quartz starts. One of his quartz activates on his own.
Huh?
It seems like a wave of life energy. A wave of mana and ether emanates from Rondo. And the rabbit's skeleton quickly shrinks and begins to wrap itself in stuffing and then in fabric, apparently turning into a tiny plushie.
Well, that was unexpected. That must be from Rufio. I do not know if that will happen every time, but that reminds me of some of the effects that happened from back home before things were fixed. At least from what I heard. I'm not even about to begin to try to understand what in the world is going on there.
Yeah. Gordoin can tell that the rabbit's soul had not vanished yet, and it seems to be back home in its new body. Seemed like whatever it was that Rondo did, he did what Mary couldn't.
Huh.
Interesting.
I do not know why they were a plushie, but it definitely reminds me of things from back home. Sometimes people would be like that before coming back.
Yeah, Gordoin and Mary are keenly aware that until about 3 years ago, anybody who died would eventually respawn in their home in a new body, usually a Pokemon.
So perhaps she's home now then, just in a different form.
Well, most of the rabbits are pretty surprised at the sudden transformation. Gordoin seemed actually. What am I saying? Wait. So you're telling me she's alive? The rabbit picks up the mud-soaked plush. She's not moving, but Gordoin can tell that she is very much alive.
He is alive. Perhaps this is part of the reviving process. I'm unsure. I do sense her life force in that plushie.
Praise Aslan, I suppose. Tell me, Mr. Seal Lad, who is your father?
Seal Lad. Well, I am not a seal, but...
Yeah, you look like a seal to me. The other rabbit's not in agreement. No, just smiles.
Well, I'm not the seal, but my father is an emperor back home. He is also connected to other people that can do such things. I do not know if that came from him or from his friend Rufio. And I do not know if that will happen every time either. That's kind of a surprise to me.
Well, tell him thanks for us. Come on, lads. Let's get her home. Aye. Come on, you. One of the rabbits says as he grabs the reins and turns the giant snail around.
Just like, don't go attacking folk like that. I just showed up here and meeting the fellow rabbits, and the old guys want to rob us for some reason. We came from a carnival. It's not like we're rich or nothing.
Yeah, everyone comes to Prismere seeking something. Whether rich or poor. It's not like we even wanted your treasure. We were just collecting happy memories.
Oh, well. Happy memories by robbing folks?
It's the Feywild. Anything can be stolen. You got the magic for it.
Well, stealing happy memories
speaking
from
of,
folks sure.
Speaking of which, don't forget there's gourd now. Ah, right. The other rabbit takes the gourd. Well, be seeing you then.
Yeah, just don't be coming and hitting us and all, but hold up. Yeah, if you've been through here for a while, is there a way out of here? I guess they want to look for that crashed balloon that we saw out which way.
Oh,
have you
yeah.
Seen a rabbit?
It was that way, and the rabbit points to what you believe points toward the other side of the. He points in the direction of Causeway on the other side, and if you're looking for a town, it's over yonder.
Okay. Have you seen any a girl rabbit that looks a little bit like, I guess, like me?
What, with the horns?
The horns, the wings, the whole lot of it, yeah.
And big like you?
Big? Wait, is he
What?
bigger than these ones?
No,
Huh?
he is not bigger than the rabbits here.
What do you mean big like me? Big like me? What you talking about?
Well, it seems we Wolpertinger is all over. They're quite common if you know where to look for them.
Oh, well. I guess I'm not so much of a rare breed around here then. Well, that's gonna make finding her quite a bit more difficult. Yeah, let's shoot.
Can't say I've ever seen a golden one, though.
Well, I changed colors quite a bit, and I've only met one other one that walks. I've only met one other one that walks on two legs like myself. So,
Aye, the ones around here either fly or walk on all fours.
Probably not the ones I'm looking for. But lucky them that they can fly. But either way, yeah, just well, hope things work out for you there. But we need to head on out. Wait, you folks, hold on. The other people here that with me, they might have questions for you for about some of they're looking for here.
All right, Gorduin is probably the one most invested in this quest. How would he explain this?
Have you folks heard of Zabilna before?
Aye. Yeah, she used to be the ruler of this place.
Have you seen her? Have you seen her recently? Or do you know of her whereabouts?
No
Have
one's
you heard of her whereabouts?
No one's heard hide or hair of her in years. Well, has it been years? One of the other rabbits shrugs. It's the Feywild. Time is meaningless anyway. Anyway, Yeah, perhaps someone in the town knows. We're just doing our own thing.
All right, well, you should, if you want to collect happy memories, just, especially if she comes back somehow, however that works. Just form a band. You could create your own happy memories, make people happy from what you're doing. Then you get plenty of that's got to be richer than just stealing it from folks. It's like at the carnival, we make folks happy. There's plenty of happy memories and happy energy to go around. I'm a bit of a musician myself, so gotta appreciate the music and the effort there. Just not using it for stealing from folks.
Yeah, I'm not sure our benefactor is the cheerful type, but we'll talk it over.
Alrighty. Well, if someone's making you do it and they're not a very cheerful folk, then why do they collect in happy memories anyways? What an odd thing.
Hags, they just like to see people suffer.
A hag, you say?
The others nod. Pavlona Blightstraw's her name. She owns the place. You'll find her in town too.
Oh, I see. Well then.
Aye, she freed our leader. Aye, she freed our leader, or was it one of her sisters? Yeah, I don't remember.
All right then. Well, Rondo is like, I hope she will come back and be much happier and, well, not that it's... I do not know what that effect specifically does, if she will stay that way or become something else or something, but at least she is here. And plushies are fun, so that is, outside of being in a swamp, that is probably not very fun for plushies.
Well, I don't think she'll do much robbing that size. But, thank you, laddie. We'll talk it over when she wakes up. And they go. The party is now alone. Rondo's Rondo's blade ward fizzles out now.
Ah, my goodness.
Wow, Lucio says, hopping over, in between getting stuck in the mud. So, we heading over that way?
Well, if we're looking at if you want to find that crashed balloon or whatnot.
I suppose it's something.
That's the direction. That's the direction I saw earlier. Sister Mary tells the group.
All right. I guess that way is where we're going. Okay, so now is when I delete all of these layers.
Brian, how do I get rid of the bolt thing? Because it's not letting me get rid of 20. I should have 19, but I don't know how to do that in inventory. I don't see like a minus.
Okay. That's an excellent question.
So I think I got rid of something.
You know what? The bolts are not equipped. There we go. That should.
Oh, I was pressing around. It probably was equipped before, but I don't know how to get rid of Like it just says 20, but it doesn't let me add or subtract.
Okay, this used to have its own thing, but just change the
Right.
just actually no. You were able to retrieve the bolt. It seems like it's
okay.
yeah. You're able to retrieve this bolt. It seems like it's still intact, so that's nice.
Okay.
Save some money.
Alrighty. Thank you.
But yeah, in the future,
Mhm.
in the future, I would say just hang on.
I wonder actions. Like I don't know how to like. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out here.
Unless it updated, because I thought there was another time that we went through inventory stuff and we were able to add and take away easily. I know this stuff is updated.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure
I think
why
they
it's doing
updated
this,
it.
but if you go into your inventory tab, you can just look up
Yeah.
the bolts 20 and change it to a 19
It's
Alright.
how it's
That'll
not
be
letting me.
because your
While you're doing
your
that,
character
I
sheet
need
is
to step real
locked.
quick.
Oh, right now I got it.
Oh, you get that.
But for now, I leave it at 20. You said 'cause it was recoverable.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I got it. All right, thank you.
All right. Okay, so the party makes their march toward the tower slowly because the sticky mud is hampering everybody's movement except for Nono. We ought to come up with a marching order, I think, in case we get in the fight again. We can't just be all willy-nilly. Most parties have like a front row and a back row. Oop. Can I not move? Can't move anybody now that that there's no thing. Okay, right. But in the party sheet there is order. So yeah, front row and back row. Nate, what does Gordon want to do?
I guess I'll take point.
Alright, Becca, what about Mary?
Mary will stay in the middle.
Okay, middle. Alright, Fox is busy, so I guess I'm gonna call for a water break.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom anyway.
Oh.
Thank you.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Brian just called a quick water break.
That was perfect timing, anyways. Kitten is crying. Yuki baby. You have gotten so big, kitten. So big. I know, kitten. The kitten that was the size of my hand just a week and a half ago is already like almost 3 times the size of my hand. She's growing massive. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Lucky. Are you meowing at the kitten? No, I'm not giving you Yuki. Yes, I know Yuki wants out, but you have to play too rough with Yuki. Baby! Yuki baby kitten, hi Luna. Hi Luna. Blah, 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 blah. Husky licks. I know you want to see Yuki. I know! I see you pointing at her. You're way too smart. The freaking dog is pointing at the kitten and then coming and looking back at me. It's like she's telling me she wants it. You cannot have the kitten. You are too big and too hyperactive. You will hurt the kitten. Lucky. Hi, Lucky. Meowing in the microphone, huh? Oh, yeah. You talk to the kitten. Noisy Yuki kitten.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Fox, is Fox back?
Yeah, he was here.
Okay. So we're
figured this.
All right. So we're talking about formations. Where in the formation do you want to put Jet and Rondo?
Formation?
Yeah.
Marching order.
Nono says that most parties have a front row and a back row.
No, Jet's staying in the back row. He's not gonna be. No, I'm not on top of. Well, I can't. Apparently, I'm on top of something here. I can't move anybody. I can't move anybody else. I can't.
That's because there aren't any layers in the battle grid. I gotta fix that.
I am. Everyone's stuck on top of Nono. Why is Nono so big?
Yeah, I don't know why this is happening. Hang on. Oh, it's because I don't have.
Nono is so big.
Yeah, I need to. Whoops.
These are still.
I need to just paint something there.
I got a free variety pack of Arizona iced tea from work because it was expiring in like 3 days. And it's like, oh, well, not free. It was like $1. It's like, oh, they're just tiny Arizona iced teas, but they're good.
Okay.
No, it's so big.
Yeah.
I gotta finish drawing Jet. All I did was the rough draft, but I've been working so much I haven't had time to really work on him.
Okay, yeah, I think the wall collision is still on, but where does Rondo want to stand in the formation?
Well, if he's not on somebody else, then he's going to be probably near the frontline fighter, but not like in the front. I mean, he's a ranged attacker, but he's also for armor and stuff, so he'll be behind the, like, I guess behind Mary and
Okay.
Nono there.
All right, Lucio is going to be in the back row. Okay, so front rank Gordoin and Nono, middle rank Rondo and Mary, back rank Jet and Lucio.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I think this battle map still thinks there's wall collision.
Oh no.
Chess battle advanced. All right. Okay,
I'm back.
Let me draw a thing now. Not this though. Blank. Okay, the party walks for what feels like about an hour. Although, as the one brigand said, this is the Feywild and time is meaningless. So, eventually, and I need to draw this. Okay, let's see. What does the book say? Probably should have had this prepped already. Alright, 20 feet. And items here. Okay, I guess that's good.
I am super far behind.
No, you're not. I'm just trying to...
Oh no, don't leave the money behind.
I'm just trying to figure out why the wall collision is acting up. Okay. Okay, so the party eventually comes upon the crashed hot air balloon, apparently hanging from the top of a large stone tower. The crumbling tower rises out of the flooded swamp, leaning at such an angle that it's a wonder it hasn't fallen down yet. Black brambles surround the tower's base out to a distance of 30 feet, and cling to the tower's lower half, blocking the front door entirely. From the windows and crenellations, Mary would know that this is or was some manner of watchtower, but the surrounding wetland shows no sign of habitation other than the distant causeway. Alright, everybody give me a perception check. Actually, I can call for that on my end.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. No, come on. Here, perception. Okay. Alright. Gordon's aura sense draws his gaze up to the hot air balloon, dangling from the top of the tower. Someone in the basket is in distress. Gordon, give me a perception.
I thought we just did a perception.
This is for something else.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Alright, judging by the aura's shape and type, there is clearly a fairy dragon up there. And,
Rondo.
let's see. And there are cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Look how much I care.
Yeah, I deleted that of those two. Yep.
Alright, so, okay, Gordon is in the lead. What will he do?
Rondo, didn't you interact with that fairy dragon back at the carnival? It seems to be another one up in that basket.
Oh, I did, but I can't really
Okay.
help with that. I might be able to launch you over the brambles, if you're willing to risk that.
Does anyone have any way to light a fire and burn these brambles out?
I do, but will that be wise?
I also do, but I don't know if that's wise also.
Well, is there
Alright.
anything else flammable other than the brambles around here? I'm asking Brian that as a DM. If I need to roll another perception, I can do that.
It doesn't... let's see. Well, there are sticks from the... Hey. Let's see. Yeah, there are sticks and branches all over, but they are quite wet. It would be nearly impossible to set them on fire.
But it's
Actually,
the
the brambles look pretty wet too.
okay.
All right. right. Fox, Rondo is also in front. What will he do?
Wow. I can I'd probably activate my spring mode if I can try to launch somebody over there. Although you would have to climb the tower and, well, the brambles are blocking the door too.
Yes, they are. Yes, they have grown over the entire bottom half of the tower, and they're pretty thick. Don't ask me to do that. I don't think I could climb stairs without you being on me.
And we would need to be able to open to get to the door that are blocked by brambles too. Let me see.
Didn't you take in some fairy dragon stuff earlier, Rondo? Is that ready yet? It is not ready yet.
It's not ready yet, no.
Maybe we should just set up camp.
How can we set up camp when we know that there's someone in distress up there? We need to save them before we can do anything else.
I think it's too muddy to set up camp too.
Well, Jet's going to try something.
Alright, what will Jet do?
He's going to walk over to where the brambles are, look for a spot he can knock on them where there's not thorns, and just be like, "Excuse me, could we come in?"
The brambles extend outward from the tower for about 30 feet. He can't even approach. It's the red circle.
He's not knocking on the door, he's knocking on the brambles.
Oh.
Where there's like spike, just find a spot he can knock on them, and he's asking the brambles, can we, you mind if we could come in? It's the Fae. I'm trying to go for Fae logic, I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Could Divine Spark from Sister Mary help in any way, or no?
Who does Mary want to heal? Or does Mary want to curse the brambles or something?
No, that's not gonna work. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm just seeing with what I have.
Fox, give me a dexterity saving throw for Jet. Okay. Alright, well, let's see, what did I say this was? Yeah, a black snake, easily 2 feet wide, suddenly snaps out of the brambles and tries to bite Jet's hand, but he's able to withdraw it in time.
Oh, well, that's a bit rude. I ate your food, snake. Jeez.
The snake looks at the party. It appears to be hungry, but staying in the brambles for now. Nate, what will Gordwin do?
Let me double check my inventory.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm going to grab the book. And let's see.
So the snake can get through the brambles, eh?
Would I be?
It does appear that the brambles do not impede the snake in any way.
Would I be able to animal handling to tell what kind of snake it is? No,
that would be an nature check.
Okay, can I make a nature check to see if I know what type of?
Lucky move your frickin' butt! Why are you hitting? Stop that.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I know what type of snake it is?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm still trying to find the things.
Ah, it's almost a 14. It was a 7.
Yeah, you're not sure. It could be poisonous, it could not be. All you can tell is that it's big and black, and you have no idea how long it is.
Can I scan its aura to see if it's more than what it seems?
It appears to just be an animal.
Even by its aura?
Even by its aura. It is just a snake. Give me a perception check, though.
Where's a badger when you need it? Ugh.
Alright, let's see here. Alright. Nothing else. The brambles are clearly alive, and they have their own aura. If something else is hiding in there, you would never be able to spot it.
Okay.
At least not unless it starts moving.
Well, I have a hand axe. I can start hacking away at it. I asked the team, but we might want to. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for more snakes, unless we know how to deal with this one. Unless we want to kill it.
It seemed a bit hungry. Maybe try giving it something.
I don't have anything that a snake would want other than my rations.
I only have one day of rations too.
Yeah, I don't feel like giving it one of my rations.
It could get us right in there, but Oh, this weird new stuff might give me a way to pass through there, but that won't help very much to get to the door.
I could make myself invisible, so I could probably get by the snake, but that doesn't help me get through the bramble without pricking myself.
Fox, Jet should know, because Jet should know from his years in the carnival that the charm he was given allows him to fly a few times.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. But he could also blink over there, but that doesn't help if the door is blocked by brambles.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you blink over to the door, get in the brambles anyways, that's not gonna help. Huh.
Alright, Becca, does Sister Mary have any ideas?
Still thinking. I don't know if I have any useful spells for like the snake. I only have one day of ration. Probably not rice to give that away. What's the risk if we do try to light something on fire, like the brambles? Maybe to clear that? Would that help? We might have to do that at this point.
It would very likely get the snake angry at you.
Ugh.
Man, if I
do you know how big the snake is?
Its head is easily 2 feet wide. You have no idea how long it is.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if channel divinity. No, it's not gonna. No, it's not dead. It's not. I don't know if the cantrip. I don't even think I have any cantrips that can help.
All right. While all of you are deciding on a
Next
course
steps,
of action, you hear a loud splash behind you. About, let's say, like 100 feet behind you.
I was gonna say something, but that works too. So I guess the thing. You can always go and catch it some food. Well, whatever that is behind us. Hopefully, nothing trying to attack us. But just find a big old frog or something to feed it. It's always good to have some type of exchange with folks. You never know what's in the doors it may open or not open, or you know what I'm saying.
That does sound pretty. If I wasn't a seal, I would just fly up there myself. But I guess that's an option.
Well, the problem is, even if we fly up there, how are we going to get the person back down if they're hurt?
They're a fairy dragon. Like, they gotta be pretty light.
Yes, you think so, but if they're hurt enough to not fly down, because if you can get me close enough, blink over to the balloon, but getting back down is the other issue.
Splish! No turns around upon hearing the splash. Oh, jeez. What? Alright, let's see. Sister Becca, Sister Mary is in the back. What will she do?
So, Sister Mary turns around to see exactly what's behind her.
Alright, well, there is a gigantic tortoise wading through the mud. There is an old cottage built on top of its shell. Little orbs of light buzz around the cottage like fireflies, and as the tortoise approaches, you start to smell curry.
How big is this tortoise estimate? Do you know?
He is easily at least the size of the base of the tower, maybe even bigger. Like, let's say like 30 feet across.
And the tortoise is like climbable. Sister Mary can maybe get on top of it if it's slow moving enough, right?
It's gonna be a tricky climb, but maybe you could pull it off.
What would you need, a dexterity check or?
As Mary approaches the tortoise to climb it, he speaks. Hello, friends.
What's your name there?
Me? I'm Kamehame. Nice to meet you.
Do you live nearby?
I suppose you could say that. My mother and I, we wander all over Prismere. We used to go further, but we've been kind of stuck in the swamp for a while. Come inside. As he says that, a couple of handholds swing out of his knobbly shell on the side, apparently forming a path up to the cottage's door.
Oh, that's convenient. Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
And don't worry, Mr. Seal Guy. You can enter through my mouth. And there does indeed seem to be a passageway to some kind of basement in there.
Rondo has to comment, are we sure my father is not Fae as well at this point? What?
Well, how would I know, young one?
It just seems very like stuff from back home. But there is somebody in distress on the tower we wish to help
Ah.
before we come inside. The brambles are all in the way. We feed the snake if that would help, but we gotta find food for it. Or find some way to get someone up there. I think I could blink back down if I time it right with the person, but all these brambles are in the way.
Are the snakes poisonous? The Kamehame tries to peer into the brambles.
We're not sure if it's poisonous.
I see. So... Let's see,
I can think of ways to get over there, but...
I suppose my mother could talk to them. She can speak... She's a druid, well, the Fey druid. She can speak to animals. I can too, but, not very many.
In spite of what people may have taken, I can't talk to animals either. But,
you look pretty odd for a Tanuki, Your Majesty.
Majesty? What?
You have the crown of the Witchlight monarch.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm actually a Wolfentinger. I don't know that this tale came from something that was given to me. But,
well, I'm sure my mother could offer you some instruction. Come on in. Don't want to be caught outside when the tide comes up.
The tide?
Yes.
The tide comes up.
Every couple of hours, easily up to my ankles.
If the tide comes up, does it come up over the brambles so we could get to the tower then?
It's going to be quite prickly, but I suppose you could swim across. Of course, with my shell, I could at least get you to the front door.
Yeah, as long as we can get up there to save the fellow up there.
I don't dare do that with those snakes in there, though. Mother, are you listening? An elderly Tanuki opens a window and pokes her head out. Yes, Kamehame, I hear you. By all means, please come inside. Help yourself to some curry. I'll deal with the snakes.
Oh, right then. They seemed a bit hungry, so I was thinking that you could catch something for them, but man.
Would they eat the curry? Would the snake enjoy the curry, or?
Well, it's worth a shot. But I might need some help lifting the pot.
Can Sister Mary help with the pot?
She doesn't know. She has not seen the pot.
Okay. I thought we were inside already, never mind.
No.
Can Sister Mary see the size of the pot?
No.
From where she is? No?
No. She is outside and the pot is inside.
Oh, okay. I thought the mother let us inside by now. Never mind.
Alright. What will Mary do?
Sister Mary asks if she can go inside.
Yes, of course. Come. Before the tide comes up. Come.
Thank you.
Alright.
Now Sister Mary can see the pot.
Yes, it is a big. Okay. It is a big, like old school cauldron.
Yeah.
It's probably like 100 to 200 pounds of iron.
Can two people maybe move it?
It depends on how strong they are.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me
just don't look at
for
me.
the music. Well, I don't know how we're getting it down the stairs, but I guess we could give it a shot.
Or could we just pour some in a smaller bowl or something and just feed it that way to the snake?
Well, you'll have to make a few dozen trips, but of course, sure. Let me just go out and see who we're dealing with here. And she carefully climbs down. Oh no, she doesn't climb down the handholds. She goes down the stairs and comes out of Kamehame's mouth. Yes, I see. And she says something. In Sylvan, it would be translated as "hear my voice" or something like that. And she begins conversing with the snake.
Does anyone understand what they're saying, or?
Let's see. They are speaking Sylvan. Who has Sylvan on their character sheet? I'm pretty sure Jet does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the Tanuki appears to be inviting the snake and any of his companions into the cottage for dinner. No tricks, she promises.
Hi. This Tanuki stuff is quite new to me, but just running
As long as
into
they're-
something.
As long as they're friendly and they don't bite anyone, I'm fine with it.
Make sure you behave now, the Tanuki says, still in Sylvan. The snake just rolls its eyes and slithers into Kamehame's mouth. A second snake follows. These things are... Let me check my notes. Easily as long as a cat bus.
It's some big snakes.
I was gonna say that's a big. I know that reference. That's big, yeah. Ugh.
Snake. Why did it have to be snakes?
Ha ba ha, Kamehame says as the second snake comes in. The two of them have to engage in some climbing in order to make it up the stairs and into the cottage's dining room. The Tanuki sits everyone down. She pours out some bowls. She ladles out some bowls of curry for the snakes and sets them on the floor, and the snakes start to eat. So, adventurers, are you?
Yes, we are.
Well met. My name is Natsu Amagi. I am, as you can see, I'm the proprietor of the, what is this thing called? I can't see. The Ikidomari Yado. Which, if anybody here speaks Draconic, you would know that that is the inn at the end of the road.
Hey, Rondo knows that.
Please, enjoy.
The inn at the end of the road. That is quite a name.
Oh, you speak Draconic, do you?
Yes, my father is a dragon.
Yes, well, I may be a native of Prismere, but, actually, no, I don't think she is. Yes, we spoke that in my old clan. Oh, it's been ages since I've seen them last, but I happen to quite like the Feywild. Makes me feel 30 years younger, at least.
Oh.
Which is good, because I'm getting quite up there. It's not all true what they say about yokai, you know.
I don't know at all what they say about them. She says I got a tail similar to yours all of a sudden out of nowhere, which is quite the thing, but
Yes, curious thing that is. Well, the legend goes that yokai and their magic gets stronger as they get older. At least 100 years it takes for it to kick in, mind you. We'll see.
well, no yokai that I know of, but
Well, that's what they just call. That's just what they call Fae where I'm from. Or so it seems.
Well, all right then. But I mean, I do thank you for your hospitality. Is there anything that I could do for you in exchange?
Any old trinket will do. No, digs around in his pouch and takes out what looks like a large fingernail made of iron. Ooh, fascinating. Yes, I suppose this will work.
What in the world is that?
I don't know. Something from a golem or something? I don't know. I just won it in a carnival game.
Oh! Well then.
Oh, you've been to the Witchlight, have you?
I worked there for like 8 years now.
I see. Well, it's good of you all to come here. Tell me, what brings you to Prismere?
Well, I'm looking for my old friend. No clue where she's at, but also Savelna. Everyone else, all the other group is here to try to find her.
Quite sad what happened to her. I miss when she ran things. There's so many bandits nowadays, you know, and the poor Kamehame, he can't leave hither. Which, of course, the swamp is no problem to him, but... Well, there's so much more of the world to explore. Of course, I'm nowhere here strong enough to pick a fight with Bavlorna. My own magic hardly measures up, you know?
Oh, is that something to do with it? So this person's got something to do with what's going on and what happened to Savelna?
I'm not sure. Some time ago, she... well, stopped coming out of her palace. It was right after these hags moved in. 3 of them.
Is it the Hourglass Coven?
Yes, that's what they call them. Dreadful lot.
So we've heard.
Yes, but Florna, the mistress of Hither, is holed up in the downfall some ways away. She's has this spooky cottage. The bullywugs don't pay her any mind you. They just carry about their own business. No, it's her minions who do all of the nasty work. And, well, animals that she enchants to do her bidding, I suppose. She looks over at the 2 snakes.
Oh, I see. Minions, eh? Like a bunch of other rabbit folk trying to rob folks of stuff.
Oh no, those are just the brigands. No, her minions look like, well, they look like little versions of her. Dreadful toad-like things. Ghastly.
Well,
They move almost.
Yeah.
They move almost as fast as that one bandit fellow, the Phantom of Prismere, I think they call him. I hope he doesn't get any ideas about robbing us. I really don't have much.
hey. Well, those brigands tried to rob us and then ended up on the bad end of a stick.
Hmm.
You can say that again.
Yes, you look like a capable lot.
I've heard there's plenty of Wolpertingers around, but nothing like me, so... I have no idea where my friend could be. And
Well,
I'm
if you
missing
can-
a
Yeah, if you can
displaced sibling, too.
Ooh. How old are they?
How old were they exactly?
Well, Star is just a kitten, and well, Fiona, you're not entirely sure, but she looked about the same age as you when you were 8.
Fiona? Oh, okay, so that's his friend, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my displaced third sibling is just a kid. He vanished from the carnival. But Fiona, she looked a bit like me back, well, when I was younger, but I haven't seen her in quite a while.
So the same age as you suppose. Well, children usually find their way over to thither. That's the forest region. There are different hag rules that place. Of course, none of us can cross the misty barriers, so... She just shrugs.
What's the misty barrier?
Well, it's what it sounds like. It's a wall of fog so thick, you go in and you come back out on the same side.
Interesting.
Yes. I suppose the sisters do not want one another interfering with their lives. You know how hags are. They only trust themselves, honestly.
Do they, though?
Oh, you haven't seen these three. They can't get their act together for 1 minute. I suspect that's why they split Prismere up into 3 realms in the first place.
Has anyone tried heading north, west, south, and west?
Well, if you go north, you can see the,
I mean,
Right.
through the fog.
Oh, no. Well, I wouldn't know.
I suppose that would be a shot in the dark.
If you think it'll work, I suppose we could give it a try.
Well, we need to figure out a way to get through there. To check on my sibling and my friend. And find Sabella, too. So the hag making the wall, or what's going on now? And how do we rescue our fairy dragon friend from up there? Or
Oh,
if that is a
that.
fairy
Well,
dragon
the
from other friends.
Well, the snakes are there. If you have a way... if you have a way to cut apart the brambles, or animate plants, or any such thing.
Well, I don't have a way to animate plants, but this new stuff I got with this tail feels like I could possibly do something, but I don't know about getting anyone back down.
You'd be surprised how difficult flight is.
Oh,
you're-
yes.
You're a
I'm
Witchlight Actually, aren't you a Witchlight monarch? How much of the charm do you still have?
all of it.
You could fly up there. It'll be a breeze
Yes,
flying
yes.
from. It'll be a breeze flying from the top of the cottage.
All right, well, yes, I know that, but getting the person back down is the other question. I mean, obviously the snakes can get through the brambles. That doesn't really help us much. Especially getting up the tower.
Well, all I can think of is to cut the brambles in that case. With how waterlogged everything is around here, you'd never be able to set them on fire, that's for sure. I should have an axe in the cellar. She stands up to go down the stairs.
I could definitely blink over and back, but getting to that person.
No yawns.
Anyone else have a way to control plants or something?
None of us are druids, as far as I'm aware. Except
No,
for
no,
our proprietor here.
No shakes his head. All I can think of is get Rondo to merge with the brambles. I don't know if that'd work. Well, might have to tune logic it up.
We could probably merge with the snake to get through, but getting up to the balloon is another matter. Like, I could probably, like I said, I could blink over. I don't know if I could blink to the balloon, but getting them back down is the other thing. Who all these brambles anyways? Talk about a bad place to land. Ow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who knows? Might have been the hag, might not have been. Oh, this stuff really hits the spot. He yawns again.
You okay there?
It's gotta be pretty late now. He looks at Rondo. Nono looks at Rondo. Rondo's internal clock says jelly roll 1.
Well, that's just definitely not correct. Whatever jelly roll 1 is, that is not a correct time.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
I mean, I might have a way to get over there, but again, getting up to the person, that's the big thing. Well, we can't let them suffer there. If I gotta use one of the charges to fly up there, I'll fly up there, but getting him back down is another question. Or her. I mean, how big are fairy dragons anyways?
They are tiny size.
Oh, that should be a problem to get... Huh. How far up the tower is the balloon?
It is at the very top, 50 feet above the mud.
Oh, jeez.
How much distance can how much distance can the charm cross in one charge?
Jet should be able to fly about as fast as he can walk.
Right, but how long does the charm last? That's what I'm asking.
It lasts
an
a minute.
hour, I think.
Or an hour?
Or a minute?
Hang on.
I thought it was an hour.
Let me check. An hour, yes. Well, that sounds like plenty of time to me.
Yeah, that's definitely time up there to go and get the.
So Jay, you should be able to get up there and get the fairy dragon and carry it back down yourself. And either Mary can heal it or I can as well.
Well, I'm the only one who can use the thing, so I guess if I got to use the charm, I'll use the charm to get up there and back. But I don't know any other way to get up there.
All right.
Well, it's just sort of like a climb up there, but that's no longer the question. Plus, I still need to get through the brambles.
All right. So Fox, is Jet going to use his charm to fly up? It seems like it's either that or hacking through the brambles and climbing the tower.
He'll use the charm to fly up.
Okay. His wings, when Jet focuses on the charm, his wings spread out wide and transform into butterfly wings. It feels like they'll be able to keep him. It feels like they'll be able to keep him flying just fine.
All right, well, I'll go up and get our friend out of there, or hopefully a friend.
Okay.
Well, it's an important use of the thing, no matter what. So, hopefully, perhaps.
Alright, I will deplete a charge of your charm. Okay. Alright, so Rhonda, so Jet flies up by himself to the top of the tower, and inside the balloon's basket, you see the bruised corpse of a bullywug, some kind of anthropomorphic frog, curled up in the balloon's basket, cradling a birdcage in their arms. And locked inside the cage, a fairy dragon looks up at you. The dragon has vivid purple scales and a well-groomed mustache, and he is wearing a locket, gauntlets, and a tiny sword. Let me pull up an image of him.
Not exactly what I was expecting, but then again, I didn't know what to expect to begin with.
This is what he looks like.
Doesn't show a picture.
You clicked the tiny picture next to his name.
Here, sorry. I clicked the monster.
I can kind of see it.
Of...
You can also click the pictures tab.
Yeah,
Why
I
does
can
he
literally
have
see
the
it.
Squidward face?
It totally is. Overjoyed, he begins speaking to you in Sylvan. Oh goodness! Someone has finally come.
Well, that I have. Not that I've expected to run into this up here. Let's get you down here from this frog fellow.
Yes, please. You must help me escape.
All right. Well, let's get the cage and let's check the frog for anything of interest too, just in case. I mean, you never know.
See.
Identify frog. They may have something useful.
He seems to only have his clothes on him. Yeah, he seems to only have his clothes.
Well, talk about someone coming unprepared.
Yes. Yes, the brave Sir Wigglewog. He took my birdcage and we made a daring escape from Bavlorna's cottage.
Yeah, it seems like he paid the price too.
Yes,
poor fellow.
Our balloon was suddenly set upon by an ill wind and sent plummeting to, well, you can see for yourself, and unfortunately he did not survive the crash.
Yeah, it's a bit late, too late for my friend down there to make him all plushed out anyways, I'm sure, but I would get him down to give him a proper burial or some such, but I think I can only get you carried down there. Not the strongest of rabbits in the world, but let's get you out of here. Is there anything else in here I should grab before we leave?
No. I have everything I need. The only thing we are missing is the key to this cage.
I'll look around for the key. Was it stuck back into place or something that you came from? I'm taking it.
No. The hag threw it away a while ago. If anything, it would have found its way into Miss Jingle Jangle's hands. She lives on Telemy Hill, not too far from here, but,
Ordwin has thieves' tools.
Gordwin is not here.
Jet.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if Jet would know that.
I could take a look at the lock, but let's get you down from here.
Yes, by all means. Oh,
Well, he'll give the frog a pat and just like a respectful, like farewell or whatever. Like, rest in peace, you for that friend. Hopefully. Shame we couldn't get here to help you out, but let's get you down there in your cage and out of this balloon. But first, wait, hold on. He's gonna check to see what was powering the balloon. Is there like oil, or is there something that
appears
was
to, That's a good question. Let me look ahead in the book. Whoops, not here. Let's see. Not that. Let's see. You don't see anything that. You don't see anything that would work to power the balloon. It does not seem to have a power source.
What about the question?
What are you looking for, sir?
I was just trying to see what in the world made the balloon fly, in case we could take it with us for something.
Swamp gas, but well, as you can see, the balloon is torn.
Well, we'll have to keep a note of that for later, perhaps. Well, right. Nobody else can get up here, so with all the brambles down there, let's get you on down then. While I can still fly.
Thank you, sir.
What?
Pardon, I forgot to introduce myself. How foolish of me. I am Sir Talavar, a loyal servant of the Summer Queen.
The Summer Queen, is that the shoot, what's her name, Brainfart? Doi.
Give me an Arcana check.
No, okay, that the lady that we had, what? Silbelna, yes.
Oh, no. You have not met her? The Summer Queen is Titania, Queen of the Sealy Court. Greatest domain in all the Feywild. You knew that, of course.
Oh, Titania! Okay, then. Well, I knew a bit about it, but I'm still learning quite a bit about all the Fae stuff. Me old childhood friend probably knew more, but yes, let's get you, on down there. People call me Jet, but it's also Finn, so... Yeah, Finn McCool or Jet Jackalope, whatever you prefer.
Well,
one name's from the carnival. One name's from the carnival, one name is my name, so... Although both are my name, I suppose. Alright,
well,
let's get out of here.
The Tanuki brought up a lumberjack's axe from the cellar. Only for Nono to inform her that Jet flew up to the top of the tower. And here he comes, bringing back a birdcage with a fairy dragon in it.
If all else, it gives me practice with how to fly. Since I've never learned how to fly with these wings. Well, I mean, my normal wings. Hello, Luna! Can I help you?
Luna is a puppy. Puppy.
It's after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I got work tomorrow.
Alright, then I suppose we'll leave things off and Sir Talavar will introduce himself to the party when we come back.
Alrighty then.
Alright.
June 2nd, is that the next one? 2 weeks,
if
right?
we can't get away with May 26th, then yes, June 2nd.
I don't know what we're
I mean,
doing on the 26th. I know that's a holiday, so who knows?
Oh yeah, it's Memorial Day. That's right.
Yeah, you're probably going to be busy, Fox, right, with your job?
I'm working in the morning, I believe. I'm gonna double check right now.
Yeah. I don't know what we're
Alright.
doing on that day.
Okay,
Probably
keep-
June 2nd realistically is
All
better.
right. All right,
I don't know
then.
what we're doing yet. I don't even know if I have worker. I don't.
Okay, June 2nd then.
What time are usual? 7:30, right?
Yes.
I do not know. I do not know about June 2nd yet, but yeah. No, next Monday. Yeah, I'll be back by 5 next Monday.
All right.
June 2nd is not up there, so I do not know.
Okay. Nate, Becca, keep me posted. If we can do this next week, then we will do it next week.
Alrighty. I should have Monday evenings off now because I filled out the paperwork for it all, so we should
Okay.
see. But
Cool beans.
alrighty.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Have a good
We'll
night.
see you guys later.
Indeed. Well, for now, I am going to end with the kitten at least if I can bring her out.
I
Because the cage
have
is.
notes to write, so bye.